Yes, indeed. This is Silent Hill F. First Silent Hill game in like 20 years or some shit. First new one, I should say. Oh, yeah, I should probably do that. A couple of things I forgot to do. Things I forgot to do. We'll do that. Hey, Bolt. Hi. Bolt. Bolt. We're gonna try this out. We're gonna see if this game's any good or not. I feel like I'd be. I'm a pretty good judge on whether or not this is a good Silent Hill game. I'm a bad judge on whether it's just a good game, though. To be fair, but is this a good Silent Hill game? I guess we'll see. Action, story. That's it. Story and hard. Hard, Lost in the Fog, story. What is story? Are we really living in a time now where like we're so afraid of telling a player like, hey, yeah, it's on easy mode, that it might disrupt their main character syndrome? So we got to call it story. I'm sorry. We need to get back to the point where we call like easy mode like bitch mode and like baby mode. Like, why are we coddling people so much? It's a video game. You know, they're video games. Like, who gives a shit? If you're bad at a video game, oh well, that's okay. You don't have to beat every video game. Like, you don't have to be good enough to beat them. Well, I guess we'll keep it on default, which is story and hard. But still, just call it baby mode. Just let people live with like a little bit of like guilt that they're playing it on easy mode. Like with the Elden Ring, everyone who used Rivers of Blood, it should have just sat on the top of the screen, blinking constantly, like easy mode. You know, there's no shame in it. Just admit it. You know, don't be a liar and be like, yeah, I beat this game legit when you just went on easy mode. You know, I'm just saying. You know, it's more rude of you to lie about it. You know, lie. You know, oh, I didn't use Rivers of Blood. Bullshit. Bullshit. That fucking weapon existed just so people could beat that game. Oh my god.
私は一人でも全然寂しくないの。仲間外れなんか気にしないもん。
Please don't tell me I'm gonna play as like a child with a doll in this game.
お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？男の子と遊ぶ子。
I would read this, but I'm not justifying it. I'm not gonna fucking talk to a doll. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna talk to a doll. You can read it. Oh shit. Well, she's not even that old, anyways, or that young, anyways. She should stop playing with the dolls. When does this game even take place? This looks like rural Japan almost. Hi, Lucy. Are you trying to attack me? Lucy, are you attacking me? Oh my god, you're attacking me. Oh, too bad. Are you kidding me? What's the problem, Lucy? Trying to play Silent Hill F, Lucy. Lucy. That's okay, I fight back, you know. That's right, Lucy, I fight back. Wait, what's beautiful? The bell? Bullshit. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it that this is a Silent Hill game, because I'm not convinced yet. Prove it. Show me. I'm just saying, I need you guys to prove to me why you couldn't have called this a different name than Silent Hill, you know? I'm just saying. If this is not a Silent Hill game, then I'm going to be about as poignant as I am about Silent Hill 4, and that shouldn't have been a Silent Hill game either. You know, fair is fair. I don't see any fog. I don't see Silent Hill. I'm pretty sure we're not even on the same continent as Silent Hill. I'm pretty sure this takes place in the 60s. You know, like, uh, like I don't know. I'm one of the few people who are not from my generation that's not like obsessively obsessed with like Japanese culture. So like shit like this doesn't it needs to do more to draw me in than just like, here, look at these Japanese houses. I'm like, yeah, it's great. You know, they got to do more. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of video games that have come out that are like, this takes place in feudal Japan, and it's like there's nothing in the game. It's just like people are just like, I love katanas, you know, so they're into it. Name one like notable location in Sekiro. You can't because they're all like dumb, except for like that one place with the those people shooting like the blitz balls at you. That place was dope. But everywhere else is just like a dirty fucking feudal Japan town, you know. I'm just saying, like aesthetically, it doesn't work. It's the same thing as like Far Cry games, which Far Cry 1 was set in a tropical paradise, and then the rest are just like, here's this shitty place we're gonna put you in, you know? Doesn't work. Doesn't work. It's like if they made a Yakuza game and set it in like the middle of like a wasteland desert, and they're like, no, it's still Yakuza. It's still Yakuza. No, it's set in a fucking wasteland desert. It's supposed to be set in a city, you know? Okay. What a happy looking person I play as. I can run. I can run. How are you guys doing today, Karison? 6? Are you both doing good? Are you both behaving yourselves? Hopefully you're behaving yourselves. If you're not behaving yourselves, I'm going to be very disappointed in general. What's this? There have been sightings of foxes coming into the town recently. I'm sure that the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may and try and chase it or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tinnitus, and echinococcus, to name a few. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Well, what a useless memo. You tell me shit I don't already know. If I see any wild animal, I stay away from it. Like I'm not gonna try to befriend the wildlife. Like I like animals. I've worked as a vet before. I've worked at shelters before. You know, I've trained dogs. I've tamed cats. I wouldn't fuck with a wild animal ever. You kidding me? Until that thing gets fucking tested, no way, Jose. Like I don't trust it until like that thing has gotten like its blood tests and stuff. They could carry any disease. You just never know. Yeah. It's like Lucy here. It's like Lucy here. I treated her like she was like a radioactive isotope until I got her tested and blood tested and stuff. I'm like, all right, yeah, you're healthy. Okay. And I give her a pet on the head and immediately wash my hands. And she'd be like, what the fuck, buddy? You know, I had to be safe. This is nice. Oh, Lucy, you gonna attack me again? You should just sit there. Guess I'll pray. Well, I guess. I mean, yeah, sure, we could. Oh, they don't even give us the seal of Metatron anymore. It's just this. I mean, whatever they want to do, I guess. You know, let's just take away like a main staple and just replace it with uh, a well with a bell on it. You know, it's okay. I get it. You know, I'm just saying. You know, Konami has no soul, so I'm not expecting them to, you know, be too poignant about what they do. Yeah, they should have called this game F. You know, no Silent Hill so far. You know, even the save points. Don't match up. I don't see nothing familiar here. Okay, you gotta call it. If you make a fucking Final Fantasy, it's nothing like Final Fantasy. People will be like, "Oh, what's going on?" I guess that's the case with Final Fantasy 16 and 15, though. Barely Final Fantasy games, really. I liked 15 too. I never played 16. 16, I will probably never play 16 simply because Clive is in Tekken 8, and I can never look at that man again without thinking he's a big cheater. Did you know in Tekken 8 they introduced a character who can summon giant demigods, uses a sword, uses three types of like magic, elemental magic, and I'm supposed to I'm expected to fight that man with a dude with a British guy with boxing gloves. You know, what are they thinking? How much money did Square pay them to put this dummy named Clive into the game? You know, can I not do anything here? It's just a bunch of fox statues. I will say it does run better than Silent Hill 2 remake did, though. Silent Hill 2 remake ran like hot garbage on PC. Am I expected to like do something? Like, I understand that you guys want me to walk around here, but you tell me to pray somewhere, and I'm not sure what the what I'm supposed to be doing. How you doing, Lace? It's good to see you. We're playing some Silent Hill F. So far, it's very thrilling. So far, it's definitely not a Silent Hill game, and that's okay. You know, I'm trying to determine if this game just has the name Silent Hill just so they could sell a horror game or not. You know, it's probably the case. We've already prayed. Yeah, it's probably that's okay. They should have called this Fatal Frame or something. You know, I'm just yeah, I have no problem with a new horror IP being brought into existence. I just don't like when old IPs get like reused for like a different game. It might be, it might not. So far, I've just been wandering around aimlessly. Do I have a map? I do have a map. What the fuck? Oh no, I see scribbles already. Oh no. Well, what am I supposed to do? Head down the mountain. So that way. I'm gonna go that way. I can do that. Well, so far it feels like I mean I'm waiting for the fog. So far it does feel a lot like Silent Hill 2 remake, which you know makes sense. I assume they probably have like an engine built that facilitated Silent Hill 2 remake, so they're probably reusing it for this one. Head to Chizuruya General Store. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, I will open my map because I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, you tell me it's that big old circle? Oh, I can see that. So far, nothing has happened. I read a note that told me I shouldn't touch foxes because they could be rabid. Oh, and so I've taken that into.
運転手さんいませんか？
What are we looking at? What are you looking at? Are you looking at yourself? Like in the mirror? Excuse me. What? Well, I'm gonna look. Try to find another way. No, I need to know what's going on here. Why did you assume there was somebody in this vehicle? This vehicle is like crashed and stuffed into a corner. You know, it's obvious. You know, like we walked past like 1,000 things, and you know, didn't assume there's a person in there. She's just spooking herself out at this point. What are we doing? Why are we doing that? Why would we go through there? By the way, technical jargon. This is a loading screen right now. By the way, whenever a game does this to you, it's just a loading screen. It's a disguised loading screen. Honestly, I'd prefer just a loading screen. I feel like rather than like them making me like squeeze through like a mile long passage. But Final Fantasy does that a lot too. Like the remake, it does that like it makes you like crawl through like a long gap for no reason. And it's just a loading screen. A lot of games do that. They trick you. Like when a game like makes you like you traitor. What the fuck? Get out of here.
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
Calling me a traitor.
車が道を塞いでてさ。千鶴や？今は誰かと喋りた
I
くて。
just want to talk to someone.
私も後から行くね。
You'll be there in a bit. You're like 2 feet away from me. Just go downstairs.
裏切り者。
Why do you keep calling her a traitor? I don't understand Japanese culture enough to know whether or not that was an insult or just like what people say to each other. You know, for all I know, that's just like a normal thing. You know, you just tell people, "Hey, you traitor." Calling me a damn traitor. Where'd the driver? I don't know. Who cares? Where'd the driver go? I don't know. Well, here's the thing, Jimbo. I'll tell you this, Jimbo. This is definitely 100% not Silent Hill. There's a 0% chance I am in Silent Hill. There's a 0% chance I will actually ever end up in Silent Hill, because I am in the middle of feudal Japan, which is like an entire sea away from it. Unless like I take a plane trip at some point in this game, this is not Silent Hill. This is F. This is the town of F in Japan. You know. I'm just saying, like, the rules are rules, you know. Even Silent Hill 3 acknowledges that, like, initially they weren't in Silent Hill, and then they go to it, right? They go to Silent Hill later, right? Like, at least in that game, they acknowledge the problem. It is. Look at this. Look at this place. This is. I mean, I see power lines and stuff, but look at these houses. I could, like, me as an American, I could go through this whole town and destroy it in, like, 10 minutes. Look at that. Look at that door. I could poke a finger through it; it's destroyed. Like this is like this. I could destroy this whole place in like seconds. I don't understand it. Why would they make it out of paper? All I need is like a box cutter, and this place is doomed. Imagine that. The power tool to the wood. You know, it's just easy. They don't understand. This game better not fucking give me like locked or jammed doors if they are all paper doors. I swear to God. Like if I try to open a paper door and the character's like, this lock is jammed, I'm gonna be like, how? Punch it. Punch through the paper and open it. Just open it. I'm sorry, you know. I feel like Konami betrayed gamers as a whole. Every single gamer. And they have something to make up for with this one. You know, they got some making up to do to the gamers. I'm sorry, but the Metal Gear Solid 3 and Silent Hill 2 remake, that doesn't cut it. Those were already masterpieces. Anyone could have remade those. They would have been okay. This is the original Konami IP right here. Like a new one. So it's up to them to show us. Are they just pulling our leg here and trying to make money, or are they actually like got a passion for gaming again? Oh, they probably smoke. I think this takes place in like the 60s or something. Like 1960s Japan or some shit like that. Or at least according to the Steam like description. I hope I'm not expected to be able to tell these characters apart in like the future, because I'm not going to be able to. There's like 3 people, you know. There's 4, but they all they were in the same outfit. They have the same hair color. I'm not going to be able to tell any of these people apart except for the dude. Can like not one of them have like a blue fucking ribbon or something? You know, just to help me. Oh shit, it's getting foggy. Who are these haunted twins? I have no idea. Uh, I don't know who any of these people are, but they seem like they know the main character, so they must be her friends.
ひなこあ、ごめん。何裏切りも
You gonna call me a traitor again? You suck. You're weird. That's what you get. I'm not even. I don't even feel. Oh. Wait, what? The smart detection is not very smart then, because I'm allowing that. Oh, because he said fucking balls. Really? You tell me the weird shit people are allowed to say online. The weird violent shit people are allowed to say online, and they're gonna ban balls. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? What the? Excuse me? What the? I don't even know what happened. I don't even understand what happened just now. Yeah, I'll continue. You guys are gonna really make me do chase? You guys really gonna make me do like run chase segments? What is this? A fucking what is this? A fucking Fears to Fathom game or something? I did. They fucking put me in like a cutscene death, basically. Excuse me, you're supposed to run? Oh, God. Really? Please don't tell me this game's gonna be a bunch of like this. I can't handle it. I can't. That was really thrilling, by the way. That was really hard. I had to hold down on my joystick for a little while. Your trypophobia. What is trypophobia for? Like holes or something? Or plants? Are you afraid of plants? Ooh. Oh. We'll keep running. Oh, yeah. I bet you. I mean, yeah. Plus, yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone likes clusters of small holes, though, do they? Well, that's ridiculous. That was a loading screen. I'm sorry, but that should be illegal that you messed up a loading screen. What the? Whoa, okay, he's right there. I couldn't even see his ass. This game really gonna like open up with one of this is literally like my least favorite thing in a horror game is scripted chase segments. Like I think they're lame. Like this is like something like you would do in like an Amnesia game from 10 years ago. So you can't go that way. I'm just saying, scripted chase segments are lame. Mainly because of the fail states on them. I think you take the fear. My theory on a horror game and why Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 work is because death is not easily occurred on you. And so, like, a death state will reset your fear and tension. So if you make it really easy to just die from a stupid way, you stop being afraid of the game and you start just being afraid of dying in the game. And it's a definitive difference in like a horror experience. To where guess what? You can be afraid of dying in a Call of Duty game too. So you need to focus more on fear than just cheap deaths and shit like that. Scripted chases, it's just how a horror game should work. Sorry to say. Right, you get desensitized, like you're not afraid of death if it's just like, oh, well, here you go, you got caught by the vine guy. You know? It wasn't even a very violent death, at least make it like violent. So I'm like, oh, I don't want that to happen again. No, it was just my foot got touched by a vine, which some people would be fine with, you know? Like, whatever. What hurt? I didn't get hit. Bullshit. This game does have a damage. Oh, hey partner. These painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of the headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk about anything, just call my name and I'll be there. Red capsules. Painkillers in capsules relieves pain and raises spirits. Okay. You want me to, how did I get this item? How do I have 10 of these? You tell me I just carry around 10 of these in my pocket? I mean, I'll take them. Is this my Estus? Oh, this is my Estus.
みんな絶対無事でいてくれよ。
There we go. And yes, this game does have Estus flasks. It's a Dark Souls game. I swear to you. Swear to you. You just don't realize it yet, but this is 100% just a Souls game. And this is coming from someone who likes action games, and I like hard games, but I don't feel like it has a place in a horror game. Oh, what ad will you get? Oh, soft nut spread.
どこ
Mmm, yummy.
この
Delicious.
とこに戻らないと。
Nutritious. Just to find a way back to the general store. Okay. Well, we're going the opposite direction, aren't we? No, nothing. It's a surprisingly empty town, I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, she marks it off like constantly. It's very, you know, 'cause it's funny too that she's even marking off the map already, because like so far up until like I walked like here, there was really no reason to be marking off the map, right? Because she was just going to the general store to pick up some juice. So it's weird that immediately she's just marking off everything. I'm just saying, yeah, there's no sense to it. And if I'm finding no sense to it, then clearly the people who made this game didn't even care enough to make sense of it either. You know, because Konami, they have no soul. It's just I know. Metal Gear Solid Delta was pretty good, and so was Silent Hill 2. But that company has no soul. They abandoned us like 15 years ago to make gambling games. They're like literally the most evil company that has ever existed in gaming. Just saying. It's just a verifiable fact, though. Like, I'm not even like talking shit. That's just like facts. That is just 100% their lore, which I feel like people have forgotten. Just just a little bit forgotten.
シュウ
Remember that one time when they decided like I'm done making video games and we're gonna close all these studios and then we're gonna help people waste their money on gambling for 10 years or 15 years. That's what they did, legitimately. They're equivalent to like a gambling company, more or less. Did you know they made Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, and didn't even put Hideo Kojima's name on a game he made? Weird. It's a weird remake. Is this the first enemy? I see you. I see you. Wiener Hill. Yeah, Wiener Hill's my favorite hill. You can do what you want. Use B to evade enemy attacks. If you dodge just before the enemy attack lands, you can perfect dodge and recover your stamina. I don't care. What are you gonna do, partner? Huh? Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm out of here. Yeah, you're done. I'm leaving. Give me a weapon and I'll see you again. I can escape combat by getting it. Well, I mean, are they still here? Oh shit, they sure are. Okay. Well, that's fair. Also, weird attack. Oh no, no! I mean, I couldn't get a good look at it, but it looked like a marionette or something. Basically, something you'd fight in like Devil May Cry. Like they're like their normal enemy. If you think about it, Devil May Cry is pretty spooky. If you were in Devil May Cry's world and you weren't Dante, that's a pretty insurmountable like situation to be in. All right, let's keep going. So far, so good. Hope you enjoyed your beans and your sodas. Well, it sure is a nice house. Did I search them? Did I not get anything from it? No, I don't think so. I wonder if 10 is the like limit to like how many red capsules I can. Bean soda. That's probably an actual thing in Japan. Is bean soda. Like I wouldn't even be surprised. I'd be more surprised if they didn't have it. You need a key for this door. Really? I have ideas of how we can get through this door. I'll be honest with you. I know you do need a key, but look at this door. It's paper. It's paper. You can poke your finger through it, and it'd take like 2 seconds. Like I said, if I encounter a locked door, I'm going to be very, like very very concerned about it because these are in fact paper doors. In Silent Hill 3, it makes sense that Heather Mason cannot open up a fucking like rusted metal door, right? But that is a paper door. We got to take that into account. What's this? I can't open it. What is it? I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, my suspension of disbelief should be a factor. I feel like. I'm just maybe feudal Japan is not the best place to make a Silent Hill game that is like known for 80% of the doors being locked because there is no such thing as a locked door in feudal Japan. No such thing. What is this? Examine. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you have to like kind of like examine like anything you look at to make sure you get an item from it. Okay, well that's great. I have to go downstairs, so I'm not even worried about you. The key doesn't fit. I see. That's stupid. Maybe upstairs the key fits. Maybe up here the key fits. Wait, this is where that guy came from. This was nobody told me this was a horror game. Yeah, this is the apex of horror. This is 2025 horror. It's the real shit. You thought your games were scary back in the day? They're scarier now by far. This is probably the scariest video game I've ever played in my entire life, and it's just a testament to the technology of today, and the skills of today, and the experience of game making that has led to the culminative effort of this game being the most scary video game I've ever played in my life. I'm shaking right now. I'm sure this is scary as shit. Did you see that marionette? I did. It's freaking me out thinking about it. Oh my god, there's another one. My god. Well, let's take our Estus scalpel real quick. Wait, how do we do that again? We just do I need to look at what my heal button is. What's my heal button, sir? Oh yeah. Ooh, delicious. Sure. I mean, this person's being outfitted with like 10,000 pills. I'm gonna go ahead and say it then. You know, I just gotta, I gotta bring it up because this game does say Silent Hill in the title. Where's the health drink? Why is it red capsule? Where's the health drink? I'm just saying. It's a fair question. I think that's a fair question. Hokora. Some offerings not only recover health and sanity, but can also be exchanged for faith at Hokora. Use faith at a Hokora to fully restore your sanity, and if you have chosen story as your default action difficulty level, you can recover both your health and stamina without using faith by visiting a Hokora. Use faith if you have received at a Hokora to obtain a Onamari. Stop using these words on me. Stop it. Oh, so you can offer like items you get to this thing for like what? It's like a shopkeeper. I don't want to do nothing. I'm out of here. I don't understand what any of those words mean, and I'm out of here. You know, my on Mora Gef is probably going to be like a red pill or something. You know, they should at least have one health drink in this game somewhere, like a secret item that I can pick up and be like, oh Silent Hill. You know, let's at least give. Pipe finally giving us a way to defend ourselves. Alright, we finally get to test out this battle system. Snoo? Someone's name is Snoo? That's a weird name. Come here, Snoo. Right block to light attack. Though you won't do much damage, you'll be able to move attack more swiftly than heavy attack. Enemies take more damage while stunned. Lock on? It's a lock on. Okay. Whoa, that's weird. You move weird. What is... Oh, I have a stamina system. This combat is... it feels weird, and it looks weird. Feels weird and looks weird. Because I was wondering, like, while I was watching the trailers for this game, like, the combat looks weird, but does it feel weird? And it does. It doesn't feel good. You don't think the butt cheeks are supposed to be there? Butt cheeks are an essential part of any human being armor. Certain enemies will have counterattack. This counterattacks. Okay. I have a focus button? I do. Focus. Okay. Can we at least step on the enemies? Oh, you can't even step on enemies anymore? This is not a Silent Hill game. I'm sorry. They took out the one. They're taking out too much. I can't even step on them. I can't drink a health drink. I don't even get to look at a seal of Metatron to save. There's a fucking lock-on. I'm sorry. What is this game? What is this game supposed to be? What are we looking at here? This is like Fatal Frame without a camera. Toolkit. A portable toolkit containing commonly used tools for home repair. Restores equipped weapons durability. You're fucking with me. There's no way you've introduced a durability system. Let me look at my pipe. No! Why does it say durability minimum down there? Are you kidding me? They took the worst feature of Silent Hill 4 and put it in this one. Are you shitting me? Why? Why do that? Remember in Silent Hill 4 when like your weapons broke all the time? And then they were like, our mistake, and they took it out, and then they added it back in Silent Hill 6. And then everyone was like, and they were like, oh, our mistake. We'll stop making Silent Hill games. You know, remember that? I do. Yeah, I got a mid durable pipe. It's mid. It's just a completely mid pipe. Is that gonna be the battle music? Is fucking throat singing? Oh yeah. Great. Fantastic. Boy, oh, yeah, boy. So I'm gonna listen to every time I fight somebody. Are you shitting me? Boy, oh, yeah. You fight a monster. Boy. Oh, you fight a monster. Boy. Also, where's my radio? Is the radio replaced by throat singing? Because that would be ridiculous if that's the case. Oh shit. Me? You? Do you have like a fancy art for everybody? Oh, that's a pretty good artist, actually. Oh, never mind. You're not a very good artist. That's terrible. Terrible picture. I don't want to die, so I'm gonna go really far away from this person and heal. And I'm gonna do this after I'm healing. There we go. We got him. There were a lot of decisions. It's true. I just don't understand why they didn't call this like Tinako's Journey or something, right? And they would have immediately, like, every criticism I have about it would have went away. I'm like, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool original IP right here, guys. This is not bad at all, right? But they had to make it call. They had to call it Silent Hill by making it have zero aspects of Silent Hill, and I don't understand why you would do that to me. I'm an old man now. I can't take much more shit, and you're gonna do this to me? Damn. Bromune, the best-selling soft drink in town. It packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. I've had those before. Have you guys ever tried to wrestle with one of these bottles before? They'll trick you. Yeah, I gotta take more drugs if I don't want to die. If I stop drinking drugs, I'll die. I'm sure that's how drug users feel too. Well, I mean, to be fair, it probably is 10 years expired. Can we check it? Oh yeah, that looks. I mean, it's still got some condensation on it though. Although it looks like the tools to utilize it are like she's lucky she got a hold of the little the marble popper or whatever. But they're tough. The first time I tried to drink a Ramune type drink, like I couldn't get the liquid out because like the marble was like clogging it up. They're like, you got to be subtle with it. You got to like lift it slightly. What are you talking about? Can I not just like tilt this thing up and drink it? No. What? What? Don't touch that. Yeah, the Yakuza. That's the thing. Hey, maybe I'll be surprised, and then like the next thing I know, they're gonna let me play is Kiryu Kazuma, and I'm just gonna immediately love the game. Like, oh, I didn't know you guys. This is a spin-off of Yakuza. So good. I have a steel pipe now. I have 2 pipes now. I'm gonna pipe it up. What is this place supposed to be? Where are you putting this corpse exactly? Because this seems like a place full of food, and like, I don't think this is a place for a corpse. I'd put the corpse like outside of the room where I keep my food. No offense to the corpse, but still.
咲く子の夢だったよね。
No, I don't know what the main character's deal is, honestly.
神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかった。
But then again, I might just not understand the culture, you know? Like, I'm lost on the fact that I don't understand Japanese culture enough to be like, this is normal, you know? This could be very abnormal. I don't know.
お菓子が食べられるよ。
For all I know, this is just normal shit in Japan, you know? You know, I'm not cultured enough. I don't understand. I've watched anime before. I played Yakuza, but I don't know the deep cultural significance of Japanese things. All I know is they got takoyaki over there, and we don't have it over here, and that's a damn shame.
帰りな。今日はもう閉店だよ。
Excuse me?
咲く子、
The fucking monsters walking around telling me the store is closed for the day?
私やっぱり咲くことの約束。
The store is closed for the day.
守
It's
り
just a
たい
polite
よ。
mod. Why are we attacking these fucking monsters? They're just being normal. I think they're the monster here. Better watch out, fucker. See what you think you're gonna accomplish at your friends. Oh, that is a big. Oh my god, it's like got Elden Ring mechanics on their like the stalls on their attacks. What am I on? What's going on? Oh, you can't like get to the edges of the arena, or you get like you just take damage. So I gotta be careful because I got like a really weird lag in my attack. That sucks. Yeah, that's a pain. That's gonna be pain. These pills heal like nothing. These pills heal like 20% of my health. Oh, I'm gonna step on a plane. I'm out of stamina. Okay, the edges of the boss arena like hurting you is kind of stupid. That's kind of dumb. Oh, it's gonna be this shit, huh? Fucking little boss rush. Chill out. Give me a break. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Why can't I do that in the game then? Why can't I be that aggressive when I fight? Why is that only in a cutscene? That's not even fair. You give me like these flimsy like attacks, and then she can go like full bar in a cutscene. Bullshit. Don't play with me, Silent Hill F. Yeah, you saw my attacks. They're like very careful, precise, like coordinated attacks. Like no. Are you kidding me? If I'm being attacked by mannequins with knives, I'm gonna swing like a crazy person. We're throwing flurries out. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, they've given me a Souls combat system here. Might as well let me use it, you know. Dude, the fact that like the main default enemy does that stupid thing where they try to trick you into dodging early, It does bother me because that's like a thing in Elden Ring that people don't like. Is the fact that enemies will like bait out your attacks by just sitting there like halfway into an attack, and then they'll attack you when you dodge. That's a lame thing that someone, whoever designed the combat for this, fucking played a bunch of Elden Ring and went, oh, I like that part of it, right? You know, and it's crazy that the enemy's attack, like the main attack, is lagged out like 10 seconds. It's like a 10-second interval of just, well, you better just stand there and wait for it. Wait, what is this place? Oh, excuse me, I won that fight. Why did I get teleported? Your restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. You must first pay respect to the gods and spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. The only sufficient offerings laid upon many stands of may thy soul be cleansed. What? Wait, is that just a dead rat? It's like the dead rat. Oh, I see. You have to pick one to place. I take that. The miniature shirt? No. Oh, I see. What kind of puzzle is this? Am I supposed to know, like, okay, I don't even know what half this shit is, fellas. Oh, it's a bird and a jacket. That's a fish in a fucking napkin. It's a fucking rat with some lettuce around it. That is nothing, no dead animals, so that's pretty good. This is a piece of wood. Bamboo. So the middle one is umbrellas. This last one's leaves. I'm okay with this. That? No. That? No. Can I look at the clue again, or am I not allowed to read that? That's stupid. I have to go to my memos. The restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods as spirits of thine ancestors. The restless souls leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thou soul be cleansed. Great. It's perfect. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. No good won't budge. Well, that's perfectly great, but the fucking puzzle doesn't offer me any feasible information towards it. It literally is just telling me that, like, it's just explaining that offerings are offerings. How am I supposed to? Oh, there's more than one too. Some back here too. Okay. Still, there's like no discernible keys here. Since we're looking at like the actual patterns on here. I mean, this is don't bad. This is a leaf. This has to go here. What's this? See, there's nothing discernible on this either. I mean, it's a fruit, so maybe here. This is definitely bamboo. The only thing I can glean from this is that it has the symbols on the back. Yeah, it has the symbols do have the symbols, but like, not completely sure what they like align with. Because that's a fish. It's a deformed fish, right? There's no like water or lake or anything there to discern like this is a fish, and this is a bird. But there's nothing there to determine like this is for birds. The only thing I could assume is that like the actual symbols on them like match up. Some of these do have symbols on them, and that's just a leaf. This one has clouds, so maybe we switch this for this. Oh shit! Okay, that was indeed. You had to like look at the symbols on the non-dead animal parts. Yeah, because it's a fish. You know, I'm just saying. The clues did not at any point demonstrate or say that like, hey, maybe you should look past the corpses to see the real key. The key is past the flesh. You know, give me something like that. Maybe the key is past the flesh. What does that mean? Well, maybe I should be looking at the dead animals. You know, that's what I think. These crazy fuckers are literally like finding dead animals and putting them in like clothes. Leave the Grand Hall. Yeah, gladly. Why is my flower meter going down? Nope. Do you see my flower meter like depleting? What? Why is my health going down? Well, that's great. It's great. The free real estate on my HP bar then, I guess. They got rid of my flower meter. I'm pissed. That's enough. What are you talking about? I'm losing HP in here, dude. What is this game? This is not a Silent Hill game. This is it's an anime. This is an anime. That's all this is. This is just anime. I need to figure out what company made this game and like see what else they made just to be like, what the hell is going on here? What have you done? He's from Silent Hill F. He's a Silent Hill character, please. He's the Foxman. He's the Foxman. He's the love interest of this video game. The next area is going to be a dating simulator where you have to find him the right present to appease him, and then you can bang him. It's pretty cool. If you give people presents, you can bang them afterwards. That's what every dating simulator teaches you. You know, that's all it takes. You know, humans are very simple. You just need to give them a gift. Here you go. Here's an iPod. You know, and then you have sex with them. That's how it works every time. I swear to you. Try it. Give someone a really good gift. I bet you it'll fucking lead to something crazy. And then you'll be one iPod less. Like there'll be one less iPod in your inventory. So I can't even say it's worth it. You know, you lose an iPod out of that deal. You know. Where are we headed? Bang for your buck gameplay. It's true. I feel like the design process of this game was someone in the Silent Hill IP just desperate to... Yeah, I think that they really wanted to give it a Japanese aesthetic, like, desperately. And that's... No, these aren't... You can't tell me this is a giant crazy looking puzzle. No. Stop it. No. I don't want to look. I don't even want to look at him. Get out of my face. I don't even care. I'm not looking at those damn things. There's like 27 fucking things hanging on those. Yeah, another mix in the It probably is. Oh, yeah. Dude, fucking Silent Hill 3. I forgot, but when I was playing through that recently, I remember they literally had like a puzzle that was just pure algebra, and it fucked me up for like an hour when I was trying to solve it. It was just an algebra puzzle, and I'm like, oh, good math, perfect. But math is still better than like weird esoteric stuff that because this game I 100% is gonna expect me to know like a ton of shit about Japanese mythology and Japanese culture in order to like do the puzzles. I can already tell that, and I don't, and I probably won't. So like I'm gonna get screwed. We got the Kaiken, a beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. The blade has been intentionally dulled, so it doesn't make the best weapon. However, it does also seem surprisingly durable. Wait, do I have like a infinite weapon? I'll just use that one then. Why would I not use the infinite weapon I have? They've given me a dulled knife. Intentionally dulled. Yeah. It would take this character like all they have to do is find like a nice sharpening stone of some sort. They're good. They've officially unlocked like the ultimate weapon of this game to just sharpen this thing. Yeah, it's invincible. What's what? I can't see shit. Check my map. Oh, it's very dark. Also, this game gives me like PTSD for Sekiro as I play it. Like this whole game, every environment just reminds me of like Sekiro, and it gives me like PTSD of like, ooh, I'm gonna have to fight some bullshit boss pretty soon. Remember that in Sekiro when they had those guys with just rifles and miniguns and shit? Very fair for a man who's just a ninja. Hey, we're gonna have sex with that guy. That's Foxman. He's the love interest. That's Foxman. Some games have Pyramid Head. This game has Foxman. Pyramid who? Get out of here. Get out of here with your dumb Western styled enemies. We got Foxman. Actually, did he actually tell me his name? Mom, Dad, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I never made it up to you for being such a horrible daughter. I didn't deserve to have you as my parents. I guess I'm getting what I deserve. I don't feel like that letter was meant for us to read. I'm just gonna look at my map because I can't see shit. Am I stuck? I am stuck. Do we get a radio or flashlight in this game? Now, I'm telling you, if we don't get a radio, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I might lose my mind if they don't give me a radio. I might actually like go crazy. Yo, Khan, a jelly-like dessert filled with red bean paste, a bite-sized delight, greatly restores health. Can also be used as an offering. I'd like to pray, please. I'd like to pray. I don't see any radios yet, or flashlights or anything. I need my chest flashlight. I think I'm missing something. You're not missing nothing. Don't worry about it. So, I assume that place that just got circled, we need to go. I've never had red bean like stuff before, but I bet you I would probably dig it a lot. Well, I can't really see 2 feet in front of me, but my map can see everything. As I pass the world of the dead, I pray only that I do not pass through the gates of hell. Okay. Yeah, same here. I guess. Yeah. Divine water. Fresh mountain water. It's said that these who drink this water will be blessed by the gods. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, shit. If I could just, if I could get blessed by the gods by just drinking some water, I'd do it. I'd do that all the time. I'd get like, I'd stock up on that water.
なんでここに
That is a doll. I will say it's a little weird that you're walking around with this Western, this doll that looks like a American. You know, it's a little weird. You know, look at that doll. There's a clearly American doll right there. What the fuck are we looking at? Is that a new enemy? Over here with her damn USA doll. Well, what do you want me to do about this then? What should I even do about that? Okay, they're missing a lot of pieces. They're missing a lot of essential pieces of their body. You want us to run? You want us to fight? I don't want to fight that. Do we run? Find correct Emma? What the fuck does that mean? Okay, we can't see shit. Okay, maybe the correct Emma is right here. Oh. I'm sorry, but we're looking for the correct Emma. These. You gotta be shitting me. What am I even looking at here? Is it not these? Oh, we have to examine them. Something must be off. So that's not it. Did I get something wrong? What are you talking about? Okay, that's it the right Emma? Or is this the one? No. What am I looking for? Wait, is this it? That wasn't right? I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, is this one right? Just say something. Did I do something wrong? What do you mean? What are you even talking about? I mean, these all look weird. What about this one? It's not working. What are we trying to do? All right, let me see. I look for a different. Look at this one, right here. This is the one. No, that's not it. Oh, but this one. No, are we supposed to be looking for like the monster that's walking around here? What the hell is this? Okay, what about this? They all look exactly the same. Oh, maybe we're supposed to be like flipping them like. No. Okay. Ooh. What am I looking for? They all look the same to me. Maybe this one? Oh, what's this one? That seems right. Better look for more. Yeah, I mean, it's trying to scare me, but like, unfortunately for them, they decided, well, let's not let the guy attack him while he's looking at the puzzle, which they should have. Wait, so I'm looking for this one. More of those. Okay, so we found one. We found 1 out of 3. Okay. Oh, they're gone. There's no more here. Wait, what? Well, what? What the fuck? What do you want me to do now, though? Let me go over here and put the Emma over there? What's this 1 out of 3, though? There's like a 0% chance that I have what it needs. There's a path down here. It's just invisible to our eyes. But I know it's here somewhere. We just gotta feel for it with our legs and our hands, and whatever else we got. We gotta find the Emma. Farewell, my beloved. I leave you here. I leave here to you the entirety of my heart. Weirdo. Why would you do that to somebody? That's weird. It's stupid. What a terrifying place this is. Nice nightmarish swamps, rotting trees that look like bones, the echoes of screams. This must be hell. That's fine. Did that enemy like vanish or what? I have not seen that enemy in like a while. So we're gonna go up here. Like I'm pretty sure there is like a boss enemy in this vicinity somewhere. I just maybe he got like discouraged because I ignored him to look at those Amy's or what Emmys or whatever. I mean, I do hear him. He is around. Like he's gurgling and grunting and stuff. So I do hear him. I just do not see him. Right, we're gonna go here and do stuff. Can we go in here? No, you're not missing anything. We have it. Oh. Well, we need like the middle thing, don't we? Regardless. Like, that one was like. It's this one, wasn't it? It's not working. Oh. At the bottom. That looks familiar. Nothing. So many. I think there might be a middle portion we need to put in there. We don't have like a spot for key items, it looks like. So maybe not. Maybe actually not. Wait, a lantern? Can we use this? Oh, shit. That's not a flashlight. By the way, I just want you guys to understand that that is, in fact, not a Silent Hill flashlight. That's a lantern. I mean, it kind of works. I'd prefer a flashlight. You know, flashlights work better. What the hell are we missing then? Yeah, going back. Look at. Are we even allowed to? We can't even look at these anymore. Oh, there he is. Okay, did we go back this way? Because I don't feel like that's a very valid place to be going. Oh, I see. Get out of here. You're weird. Oh, he's really fast too. He's faster than me. It's faster than me, but he couldn't fucking catch me until now. Fucking weirdo. I'm just saying, if he's faster than me, how the fuck did it take him this long to catch up? But we are heading down like a new path. Would you stop breathing? What the heck? If you run too long, this character just like stops and starts like puffing and puffing. What's this bandage? If you think I'm gonna stop and fight you, you're crazy. You're a crazy person. Okay, so we're gonna look. Oh, you can attack me? What the fuck? Why won't you attack me before then? Huh? Huh? I have problems with you now. Oh, we can't equip the weapon and the lantern at the same time. Do we have other weapons? Is there like no way to actually like switch the weapon you have? Seems weird, doesn't it? Okay, well I guess those two pipes I also have are just, they don't exist anymore. It's kind of bizarre. Is there like no way to like change that? No, you're just stuck with it. Weird. Hey man, if you want to fight, Jesus Christ, you fight, but I'm not very happy about it. A lot of attacks. Dude's got like an 8-hit combo. The stamina takes a crazy long time to replenish as well. It'll like mitigate your ability to like dodge. I'm just gonna do this. Oh my god, subtext. That's it? It's weird. What a weird game. I will say the combat, it's weird that they put such a huge focus on the combat, because clearly they did. Because it doesn't feel very good. You'd think, at the very least, like they'd make the combat feel kind of satisfying. It feels like like there's no weight or impact to anything. It's very bizarre. Bloodstained letter. For those who have yet to abandon hope, I have hidden the Omomori that protect against evil behind the Emma ad. I can attest to its efficacy. However, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belonged to my grandfather, and now I pass it on to you. I do not think I have much use for it now, though. What? Well, give it to me. This is where I think we're looking for specifically. Well, none of these. I think this is the one. It's not working. What's not working? So maybe it's going to be different. Does it just want me to like look at all these? I guess. Look at this one. Is it not right? I don't know. There's just some weird, freaky pictures on these damn things. Okay, so it's not any of those. Let's re-equip the lantern so we can see a little bit. Locked from the other side. Easy problem to get past. I feel like, honestly, I feel like we could get on the other side of that very easily. I'm just saying. Okay, did we? This is one we just checked. I feel like one of these must have the clue that we seek. Oh, look at that. That's new. It's different. One left. Okay. He's back, by the way. You see him right there? He's back. He respawned. How do we get over there? Do we have to fight him to get through there? No, there is a bridge heading that way. You can do whatever you want. You guys are just mad because I'm trying to solve your puzzle, you know? You give me a puzzle and then you send someone to fight me while I'm doing it? That's ridiculous. Well, maybe you should let you people handle your puzzle in peace. Instead of being psychos about it. Look at this. Put me up against a weird puzzle, making this guy respawn and chase me around with his 8-hit combo. What the heck? What's wrong with these people? I mean, if you want to fight again, you saw what happened last time, you butthead. You butthead. You want to fight again? Alright. I can't even see you. I'll still beat you. Is it dead? It wasn't dead last time. We explain to me why I cannot step on this enemy and make sure they're dead. Explain to me. That's why he keeps getting up. They've taken out my most powerful ability in a Silent Hill game. You know. Let me finish him off because clearly that guy got up twice. Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes. He got up, started fighting me again. Maybe use my damn knife that doesn't even have an edge to it. I've got me like a knife you would buy at like a shopping mall, one of those like unsharpened katanas. So I think I'm just basically looking for ones that I don't recognize, like new ones, basically. What's this? Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. Mayumi. Weird. What are we? Where are we exactly? Like, why are there so many like morose messages written into rocks here? Yeah, we're like a mall ninja. That Dead Rising got a -1 in my book. That's new. Simply because there were no mall katanas in that game. There was one real katana, but there were no like mall katanas that like would probably withstand about 3 hits before they fucking break. Mall katanas were great. They looked great, and if you ever made the mistake of hitting them with anything, like the blade would start wobbling at that point. Okay, then we get to go back. There's a 100% chance we're gonna have to run into one of those dudes again for sure. There's no way they're just gonna like send 2 after us. Well, I can't see with my eyes, so I'm trying to use my map to supplement my lack of, like, my brain can't actually comprehend like the area around me too easily, just from looking at it. Kudzu tea. A slightly thick drink made by dissolving kudzu powder in water. In this region, ginger and freshly pressed juice are added to enrich the flavor. Freeze it before drinking it. Okay, that sure. Let me just go to my nearest freezer and I will freeze this drink. Now, I wonder if there's even freezers available in whatever time period I'm stuck in right now. Yeah, well, it might be very hard to find a way to freeze this. Okay, so we. Oh god, now we gotta actually figure out what to do with them. Well, the first one was. I don't know. One of these. I'll put in recognizable symbols that I've noticed. I might just. Oh, wait. Maybe I can check my journal. Maybe it shows them. Yep, it sure does. Okay, so opposite parentheses, fucked up cross, and a T and an L is what we're looking for. Okay, let me check that one more time. Okay. Opposite parentheses, fucked up plus sign, and a T and an L. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so we need fucked up backwards parentheses, a fucked up cross. Yeah, there we go. And then an L and a J. That's it. That's it. Well, I'm glad we made it here. What, man? Is there someone in here? Either way, we're gonna pick up the stone key.
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像に。
Don't trust the fox mask. The Dorothy and Nari statues. Okay, main door. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's you. That's okay. You're okay. I'm used to you. You're welcome in my part of the neighborhood nowadays. You know? Like, I'm not even upset with you. I like having you around. Holy shit, he teleported behind me, though. I'm tired. Thank God you knew how to do that. I would have had zero idea how to handle that key.
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だが、こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
Oh, I tell you one thing, this game has my kitten's been dead asleep the entire time I've been playing this game. They are not impressed.
しばし休もうか。
大丈夫。
You know, with Yagas, they're interested. They see Kiryu on the screen, and my kitten's just like, holy shit, look at that guy.
行こうか。
You know, Foxman, I bet you, like, after this game's gone through the cycles of human beings playing it, fucking poor Foxman's gonna... Remember Alistair? The fucking vampire in Baldur's Gate 3? Poor Foxman's gonna get that treatment for a while, too. It's gonna be weird. Poor guy. Poor motherfucker. Bunch of people on Twitter are gonna be like, that's my husband. Foxman is my husband. You know? Yes, Darian, that's who. Sorry, I kill him so quick in that game. I forget their names. But yeah, poor Foxman's gonna get that treatment a bit. It's just inevitable, really. It's inevitable. You know, poor Star. It's funny too that people would like want Astarion to be their husband when, like, I've played through Baldur's Gate 3 and he's one of the worst people I've ever seen in media before. No. I mean, you can, but I chose not to fucking forgive him for the fact that he's like a sick son of a bitch. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care if you got like a handsome face or not, but like he did some like terrible things, like just like genuinely like rough. I'm sorry. There's a point where I think characters can become irredeemable, and I think Astarion is utterly irredeemable. For like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but play through the game and do his like chapters or whatever. Because I did it the first time, and I'm like, damn, this guy's like really bad. His story was very good. It was. I mean, I wouldn't be so fucking pissed at him if I didn't think his story was good, because it did impact me in like a strong way. Of like, damn, this dude's rough. But ever since then, I killed that man on sight. I don't even give him a chance. I gave him a chance the first time through. I was just like, well, you know, like this is a video game, and clearly this guy's probably like a good guy. He wasn't. The funniest part is that my first playthrough of Baldur's Gate was purely evil, right? And even as playing as like an evil character who, yeah, I took out people left and right if they just said the wrong thing to me, right? That was kind of the goal. Like, well, let's see how the game handles this mentality. And despite the fact that I was an evil character, I felt like Astarion was like the evilest person in my whole team. Just the shit I did actively during the course of Baldur's Gate did not equate to like the evil shit he did. It was like, what, like 500 years of seducing dudes and women and then trapping them in like a fucking cage for hundreds of years. Like, fuck that. That's insane. That's some insane shit to do to somebody. I gave people the benefit of at least killing them, not prolonging just like empty misery for hundreds of years. It's too kinky. It's too kinky. You know, we have a limit. Nah, you know, I say like in a person, they need to be at least a little bit kinky, or I'm very uninterested. Right? Like, you know, like I'm not the biggest fan of just like some straight and narrow person. If it's gonna be like in the event of like, oh yeah, we're gonna bang, like, hey, you gotta be kinky. But there's definitely a limit of like, oh, this is too kinky. Like, there's definitely a fucking limit of like, no. There's like a point where it gets to borderline like, I'm pretty sure this person's insane, right? Like there's limits to everything. Is this Silent Hill? You can't trick me. This is not Silent Hill. This is not Silent Hill. This is not even close. This is... Do we have a map of this place? We do. We do. The game... positives. The game runs really well. Thanks for the tutorial, guys. Thank you. Thanks. And on to the negatives. I don't like the fact that there's random tutorials and shit on the screen every so often. It breaks my immersion. You know, just look at this. Look at all this shit on my screen. Get out of here. Let me play the game. Look at that monster. I'm trying to be scared of this monster, and they're giving me tutorials and shit. You know, I'll focus on what you want me to focus on. Good way to look at it. Oh. What do you want me to look at? I hear it. I don't know what that means. A focus attack? Do they want me to focus attack the enemy? I mean, you know, if you let him just suck on your blood for long enough, he just kills you, and then you have to like use a revive scroll on yourself after. It's pretty funny, actually, because the first time he did it, he's like, "I'm gonna bite you." I'm like, "Do it then, you fucker." And he bit me, and then he's like, "Well, I'm not gonna stop." I'm like, "Okay." And then I died. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't expect the game to actually just be like, "Yeah, well, we'll just kill you then." Which, props to the game, because I love it when games try to threaten me with like, "Oh, you'll die if you don't do anything about this," and then they kill me. Perfect. Hell yeah. Like that's good on you, game, because I love it when games try to like threaten me and be like, "You better do this or else," and then nothing happens. You know, like. I love to call the bluff, and then when the bluff is called and like it kicks me in the ass, I love it. But, you know, that's what game should be. That's what game should be. Like, I don't think games need as many safety gloves as they think they need. I think players are not like clinically stupid. Like, I think even like the dumbest gamer can be okay with a game punishing them for like doing something stupid. Like I feel like games are way too like they have too many safety edges, so the gamer doesn't feel bad about themselves, and it's like, no, stop that. Like it's okay. Like fucking rub the player's face in the dirt a little bit. You know, be a little cheeky. Like it's great. I think that works great. Like I like that more than a game like letting me win. I like it when a game kicks my ass and then just fucking makes you feel a little bad about it, but motivates you to do a little better. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a game. That's what a game is. A game is not a interactive movie. It's an experience you are presumably meant to beat. So therefore, it shouldn't be made to be beat. It should be made to be like like overcome, which I think is great. I feel like a lot of games nowadays, like modern games, they don't want the players to feel bad about themselves or feel inadequate, so they're all like borderline like super easy nowadays. There's no real like giant difficulty curves, and then the people play like the Souls games for that, but those games do the opposite. They do like the exact polar opposite, where the gameplay is just a little bit too on the spectrum of being bullshit for it to be really as enjoyable as you want it to be. There's a middle ground, and where we're missing it on like both spectrums. I've been wanting to play Kenshi though. That game seems kind of dope. People tell me it's like hard and this, that, and the other, but like that's fine. That's like I like playing Zomboid because it's a bullshit game. I love that. I like it when a game punishes me for failing at anything. Like I think that's perfect. It gives like if a game has like really decimating like factors to it, where if you do something wrong, it'll fuck you. Then it makes me like that game more and makes me feel better about like deflecting that particular attempt. It could be like RimWorld or Zomboid, just any game where like you could get devastated in an instant. It makes it more satisfying to do good at the game, or at least struggle at and survive at the game. You know, and a lot of games like kind of just like you can just kind of half-ass and you'll still win. And that's fine. I get it, but like I don't know. I think there's something to a game having just a set challenge level to it, and if you can't beat it, the game shouldn't they shouldn't have to release like nerfs and patches to make the game easier just because you personally cannot beat it. Not you, but just like that person. There's that one person out there who's like, I can't beat this game, and you need to nerf this boss. Like that shouldn't be up to the game developer to nerf the boss. It should be up to the players to be like, well, let me apply myself to this game a little more than I have, and then I can overcome the boss. Because clearly, if other people can, then they can too. They just don't want to apply themselves. They want to eat a sandwich in one hand while they play the game, and they expect the game to just let them win. Like they're fighting like their older brother, and he's going easy on them. Like it's a silly idea, I think, overall, to just be like, oh, you can't beat this hard game, well, let's nerf the bosses so the players who can beat the boss just have like no fun with the game anymore. Like, no, that's stupid. Nobody has fun in that instance. You've taken out the meaning of the game to like a lot of players by doing it in that way. Even the people who are getting like the easy, the people who couldn't beat it before, they're not even getting like the game that they would want to play to begin with. They're just being handed it. Why would you choose to play a Souls game and make this is kind of hard? They should nerf this game. Zomboid's the best thing ever too, because you die, you lose everything, but you still want to play again after you die, because it's you just think, well, shit, I had fun. Like the experience of it was fun, and repelling the inevitable was fun, and maybe I can do a little better next time. Well, you can do that all you want. No, let's just let them have their fun. A shoulder bag increases inventory capacity. Holy shit. Yo. I got me a purse. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Like that's why I think that there's a problem also that so many games are just flat out open world, this, that, and the other, and like purely side quest based. Because people will tell you that like, oh well, the side quests are optional in a video game, and it's like, no, no, they haven't been optional in like 10 years. Like most games nowadays, if you don't do all the side quests or at least some of them, you'll just flat out be under leveled for the actual like meat of the game. Therefore, they're not optional whatsoever. So like, and I think side quests and stuff are just stupid. If you take any game that's full of side quests and side content and this, that, and the other, and just cut it all out and just balance the main story out so where you level adequately as you play, that's an almost perfect video game that's been created right there. Because you took out all the meat and useless junk and you've made like a streamlined nice experience that you can beat in a reasonable amount of time. It's really fun because they don't have to bulk it out with a bunch of shit that like lames it out. And then guess what, when you beat this game, which is going to be shorter, you just replay it again and it will still be just as fun and just as polished, and like all the dumb meat will be still out of it. I think like open world side quest games are, they stretch out the good portions way too much because there's like a lot of good stuff like Breath of the Wild. There's a lot of good in that game, and then a lot of it is stretched out between just wandering around, picking up items off the ground, which is, I mean, for me at least, I don't find that to be very fun. I like the action video gaming parts of games rather than like the, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of busy work that's just unintentionally added to games for no reason, and it's a new factor too. Even Final Fantasy 7 remake was just like, hey, let's make the player collect cats now and stuff like that. And it's like, it seems needless. There's no point in this. I guess we're not supposed to go down here. It just takes away. It doesn't take away from your first playthrough through a game, like the side quest stuff. I feel like I don't feel like it hurts. Like the first time you play Final Fantasy 7 remake and you run into some side quests as you're just playing it, you might bump into a few of them by accident. I don't think that hurts that experience. I think it hurts the replayability experience of, you just want to play through the game and you want to play through the parts that you liked in a game. And if a game is too overbloated with just nonsense shit, you don't really want to replay it anymore. Like all it takes is like 1, 2, or 3 just bullshit segments of a game to make it imperfect to such a degree where replaying it becomes like a pain in the butt. Because there's a lot of games out there I really like for like 2/3 of the game, and then there's always like 1/3 of the game that's just like almost agonizingly so bad. It's just like, yeah, I like this game, but like there's that one part of the game that's so bad that's like it's not even worth. It's not worth experiencing that just to experience like the game I like. And I think that's a huge problem that like I don't understand why developers, or I don't know, anyone working on like a game developer studio doesn't like address to where like like this part kind of sucks. Like ideally, I feel like there should be at like a grand total of 0 parts of any game that just sucks. And I feel like sometimes they just add like like sewer levels, water levels, or obviously like a bullshit boss or something. It's like, well, somebody like made the decision to make this a bullshit like segment. Like someone like cognitively made that decision, and it always baffles me as to why. And I think sometimes it is to waste the player's time and to bulk out like the hours of a game, make the game longer. But why do we? What's I don't understand the point anymore in this day and age of why you would like bloat a game just for give it extra hours. If the game is 5 hours and those 5 hours are really dope, I'll take that over a 10-hour version of that game where it spreads out the 5 hours of dopeness, and like mixes in like a bunch of boring shit in between. Like I don't mind the condensed video game. I think it's good. Because I also I don't have all the time in the world and don't want to spend all my time playing video games either. So I don't want to spend like 80 hours just to you know, eat up on the 1/4 of good content in the game. Yakuza is like kind of like that, but honestly, I enjoy the entirety of like even like the meat of Yakuza. You know, like even like the boring bits. I think they're very charming.
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
Don't you dare pinch me.
自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
Wait, what?
残念
Wait, he has a baseball bat. Why can't I be him?
夢じゃないみたいだな。
Wait, what? He just left? Space Wars? Excuse me? This is a game Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens known as the Galactic Imperium would arrive in UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We called them new recruits and fallen ones, respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, I mean, the side content is pretty optional, but like Yakuza presents itself in such a way to where wherever you kind of want to do while you're playing it, it kind of just lets you. So if one day you're just like, you know, fuck it, I will do a couple side missions today, you know, it's fine. And then you can do some story. Like, nothing really overly conflicts with each other. The only downside is that in Yakuza, it is balanced to where you can just do all the story missions and you'll level properly. But if you do all the side missions, you will be like OP as shit by the time you get to like, you know, like the normal mission stuff, which is honestly fine because you play as Kazuma Kiryu and he's like, it's canon that he's an OP character, so I don't feel like that's a problem either. But it never feels like super necessary to have to do side stuff, and I appreciate, like in Sekiro was like probably one of the most bullshit open world games I've played, simply because it requires you to do all this side shit and all this weird esoteric exploration to obtain key items and key tools and all sorts of key stuff for combat. So it doesn't even give you the tools to just ignore anything. You have to like literally like find all this weird side shit, and it's not like very clear. Like there's one thing where you literally have to travel to the past just to like pull off some bullshit, just for a main like normal. What was it like? Just to normally level up, you had to like find like some hidden like teleport point, and it was like a dude with like a bucket or something that does it, that like send you there. Like side shit that's like pivotal to the actual core game. Yeah, you literally had to travel to the past. Like I had no idea. I got through like almost half of Sekiro without leveling up anything, basically. And then someone told me like, by the way, here's how you start leveling up. And it's like this weird obscure shit where you have to go talk to somebody and they teleport you to the past. And then you unlock the ability to start actually leveling up. And like I'm sitting here like in the midpoint boss struggling against it, like, oh, I thought this game was just like stupid hard. It turns out, and then after I started leveling up, the game got like way easier. But that's it seems weird to, because I think Sekiro expected the player to just constantly Google everything they ran into, and I didn't because I was streaming it like blind, so I didn't look up anything. So just like from a blind perspective, all the weird secret side stuff doesn't really work for just playing the game. If you have to have like Google open on the sidebar just to play through a game, I think that like something in translation has failed, like for that game. Like I think that everything in the game should be able to be gleaned and understood within the game. And Sekiro is like definitely expects you to like be like Googling everything constantly, because it has like so much stuff that's like really, it's so secret, it almost baffles me, because it's like some of that stuff was really obscure, like just like weird, like you have to take like a jump off a cliff and then you land into like a misty ledge you know, outside. Like there's stuff that clearly like you wouldn't just know, like, or you know, find out. You'd have to like Google like most of it. And I thought that was kind of a weird way to design your video game. What is going on up here? This place looks like a giant cornfield or something, or rice field. We got enemies floating around. They're just chilling. Oh, was it empty? Well, that's just very disappointing. Wait, what? Okay, so the mannequins are moving, or the scarecrows are moving. There was a scarecrow right there, and then I looked off camera and looked back, and it was fucking gone. How much are they? Yeah, see, look, he's back. These fuckers are moving. All right, I'm not crazy, am I? These fuckers are moving. That's right. I'm on to you, you bastards. Yeah, they're moving. To what degree, though? Like, what? What does that? How does that affect me? Yeah, they're moving like crazy. Can I attack them? You leave me alone. I'm obsessed with the scarecrows right now. Ooh. You're lucky you didn't come closer. I would have knocked you silly, you weirdo. That's right, you butt. I still worry about the scarecrows. What's about to break? Nah, it's fine. Wait, what happened to my knife? Did you choose to equip this? I thought we were pretty square on that knife situation. Okay. I mean, I assume Rinko. Oh, is that Rinko's house? Is Rinko's house like the fucking mansion up there? That sounds great. Yeah, we'll go up there. Oh. Pew. Wonder what the deal is with the mannequins. Mannequins, the fucking scarecrows. The fact they're moving definitely isn't like an accident, I'm sure. That is a lot of waiting. That guy like took him like 8 light years to attack. I feel like I should be allowed to step on them. I feel like I should be given that much at least. Yeah. What the heck? They kind of just like fade out of existence. In like an older game, I'd say it's for like we can't get over there. Okay, there is like a forest path back here. I guess we'll take that. The fact that they actually like disappear and stuff is kind of weird because this is like a more newer game, so they could probably keep the corpses down there. They could probably even give them like ragdolls, so I could like You know, like knock them around like in Dark Souls 1.
この先にあ
The
る
best feature of Dark Souls 1 is everything would ragdoll like insane when you killed it. Let's hold a Jichin Sai. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari Sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari Sama by holding a Jinshachi. It's so good. It's so fucking good in that game. Oh, it's great. I don't understand why they take out ragdolls from modern games. I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like they don't want it to, because yeah, it looks silly, but I don't care. I don't think any gamer cares if ragdolls look silly. We want them. I want every game to have fucking crazy ragdolls in it. You know, I feel deprived that like we've oh shit, a Rari, a small crispy rice cracker. Its pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. I guess I've never really found any food particularly boring to eat. Antique comb. Yeah, we can bring those to the shrine, offer them for prayer points.
咲子この神社は昔みたいにも
Oh, we're not in the right place, anyways.
出るんだっていつも言ってたな
Okay, we're not even supposed to be here. So we got those free rice crackers for nothing. You probably stole them then. Delicious. We can go through the fields, it looks like, to get there, so I guess that's what we have to do. Oh, that's how you change weapons. Gotcha. I feel like I'd rather use the broken pipe. The breaking pipe. What the hell?
おい相棒
I thought that was a bad guy. I'm like, dude, that bad guy has a baseball bat.
ごめんぼんやりしてた
ここ咲子の家の神社だよな
うん
I wonder why this guy keeps running off. I feel like we'd be better off as a team. Well,
行こう
Vincey, I'll say this. I think you would like it, and I think Six would like it. I think both of you would like this game a whole lot. I think, personally, you and Six specifically would enjoy this game thoroughly. So far, my favorite feature so far is the fact that there is a durability system on the weapons. So it is a nice callback to Silent Hill 4. The combat feels really weird, but it works. But it does feel kind of weird. We are not in Silent Hill. We use wells as our save points now. It's not that scary. It's not very scary. I'm about as less from scared as I can be right now. I feel like it hasn't yet like gotten me into the mood of like, holy shit. I think it takes place in 1960s Japan. One thing I notice here is that there's things in the cornfield that keep moving when I don't look at them, like these guys, these damn scarecrows. I don't know what it means, but they definitely disappear when I look away from them. The enemies are enemies. So far, the first one is I don't know, like a marionette, and the other one was just a tall man that walked on all four legs, basically. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but you know, I didn't exactly come into it. There's one of them. That's one of the marionettes. I mean, I could show you some combat, I suppose. Grabbed by enemies. I'm not gonna get grabbed by an enemy. Fuck you. I'm out of here. No, shut up. I'm not getting grabbed. I'm dodging. Oh, and it uses throat singing as the music now. We don't get any more. We get like it's like our main music. Rogue sure did break. Oh, I didn't know you were attacking. Oh. Also, sometimes my flower meter goes down. I can do a focus attack here, can't I? Attack for ultra focus attack. I do feel like the combat in Silent Hill 2 Remake felt like it had more weight to it. I don't know. The combat in this one just doesn't feel quite right. Because like even in Silent Hill 2 Remake, like I wasn't like a big fan of the combat, but it felt like everything had more like a lot more weight behind it. I don't know. This game feels like unusual. It does not feel like a Silent Hill game like at all so far. Like there's nothing here so far that even like. Oh, thank you. Even like they don't even have health drinks. You know, it's just pills. No radio, no flashlight. We do have a lantern. Oh, this guy's doing a lot of damage. Because this one's like special in red. Oh. I don't know what you're doing. Look at you. Look how you're moving. But yeah, I don't know. I think the combat system takes away from the actual scariness of the game because having slow motion dodges and stuff kind of takes me out of like the reality of the situation a little bit. There is a stamina system too. That's why sometimes I just stand there and don't do anything because my stamina's run out. Yeah, the combat is not good. The combat is, at least at this point, probably the worst part of this game, in my opinion. It doesn't feel good. Like it does. It like because that's one reason I wanted to try this personally is because I've seen it. I've seen the combat, and I'm like, well, maybe it feels good. Like maybe like it doesn't look quite right. So maybe when I get my hands on it, like, oh no, this is something to this. No, but it the combat genuinely feels like light. Like it doesn't feel good. It feels like it feels very cheap. It's like very cheap feeling combat, in my opinion. Chocolate, new imported candy that has been increasing in popularity. A rare treat. Okay, I guess that's a healing item. I mean, as far as like horror games go, if this game was called like Onibara, the cursed town, and then I would probably have zero complaints with it whatsoever. I'd have like, if this game just wasn't called Silent Hill, I'd probably play it. Be like, oh, that's pretty cool. But it's clearly using the name to sell itself. Whatever game this is, you know, that's all I can say. Like it's definitely not a Silent Hill game. I feel bad for it because it should have just been its own IP. You know, Silent Hill doesn't ask for much. The Silent Hill mainly asks for, please just take place inside of our town. And that's about it. You know, it's no big deal. What is that? It's locked. Yeah. So we got a lot of putrid flesh kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure this game's gonna deal with like probably like parasites and like it's probably gonna do a lot of stuff that's I mean I don't know, but I'm gonna presume it's gonna probably be very reminiscent of like Last of Us in terms of what's going on here. I can only guess. Just because there's so many like plant which are gone now. No, there they are. I was like, what the fuck? Because a lot of these plant like flower flesh things everywhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be like, you know, like I don't know, maybe like parasites or something. Yeah, for all I know, I have a parasite in me right now, and it's making me see all this shit. It runs really good though. I will say it runs very good. No lag or anything. What in the fucking shit? Pyramid Head. On-screen celebration. Oh, that's pretty good. Is this a boss? Are we fighting a boss? Looks like a boss. Oh my god. That's a big mouth you got there, buddy. I'm fucking out of here. Thank you. How do we enter the storehouse? I open the window. What are you talking about? What even here looks like a storehouse to you? I need a key. I know you said you can open a window, but I don't see the windows open. It says, ooh, what we got here? Please stop reading. Please. Alright, I got the toolkit. Do I have to do this to... Oh, are you kidding me? Well, he's preoccupied. Need to keep turning it. Uh-huh. Really? We need to keep turning this. Just wasn't didn't accept the fact I already did it once. Like, nah, you didn't do this. Look, you big bastard. Go turn it again. Yeah, turn it again if you want to. Oh, never mind. The wheel turn mechanics. I turned it twice. I wonder if it wants me to do it a third time. I'm very 100% positive they don't want me to fight this thing with one pipe and one healing item. Oh my god, he can like turn really well with that. Did you see that? These guys literally fight like a Elden Ring boss, and how they can like guide their attacks like that. Also, they do that thing where they act like they're going to attack, and then they wait for you to dodge, and then they attack. Like it's these guys, like the enemies in this game are just like Elden Ring bosses, basically. An ancient-looking key. Well, which one's the ancient-looking key? Because one of those keys looks newer. It doesn't look ancient. That other one, on the other hand, I don't know. The one in the back looks weird. We're gonna address the fact that I have two keys. Oh my god, what are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Where do you think you are? Huh? Yeah, you better leave. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. I thought he was gonna turn around and walk away. I was very excited to be victorious this day. Where did that door go? Oh yes, because he's not gonna be able to enter this building. Yeah, we're safe now, because he's not going to be able to get in here. 0% chance. Well, there's a problem here, buddy. There are like 20 enemies in here. Why can't they just let me play as Kazuma Kiryu? I feel like this whole game would be a lot different if they just let me use Kazuma Kiryu. I would have beat that guy with a big butcher knife pretty easy. I'd have knocked him over and then grabbed him by his legs and swung him around the arena. Threw him into like a door or something. Oh shit, what kind of weather we got today? 6? Yeah, check that weather. Oh, not bad, not bad. It's gonna be worse. Bring an umbrella though. Make sure to always bring an umbrella, because you just never know. You just never know. What's this guy up to? How you doing, Six? Hopefully you're having a good night.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけ
You
な
know, I'm starting to think
懐かしいね
all of the 10 out of 10, the endless amount of 10 out of 10 ratings for this game on Steam,
この辺りで回って
these people might be very easily pleased by video games. I'm just
お
saying.
前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ
I'm just saying.
もう随分長いこと
There's nothing wrong with liking every singular video game you play and being like, this is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. But
お前は何でも
But-
我慢して
there's a
心
nuance,
に溜め込む悪
to
い
it.
癖があるからな
I believe. I'd give it a 10. I mean, a lot of the reviews are just literally like 10 out of 10. A lot of the reviews for this game on Steam were like, finally, a real this is what Silent Hill should be. Thank God we got a good Silent Hill game for a change. Like, every review is saying that about this game. Like, every review for this game is a bunch of fucking people who don't like tank controls and are just like, yeah, this is perfect. Finally, they made a Silent Hill I could play. Like, I'm not even joking. Read it, look at it. Look at the page right now. It's insane. It's weird. It's bizarre. I had to see for myself.
懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す
今ではどれも
I'm telling you, if I saw like a bunch of 7 out of 10 reviews and 8 out of 10 reviews, I'm like, all right,
辛くなったら
that seems fair. You know,
いつでも泣けよ
but people are acting like this is a masterpiece. I think it's because, hey, Vincent, did you see Foxman yet? They have a femboy man with a fox mask on and glowing eyes in this.
よし行こうぜ
I think he's the love interest.
霧が深いな
I don't know his name, but I call him Foxman. He's basically an e-boy from fucking VR chat. I'm, you know, essentially. Why does this guy keep disappearing? Every time I turn around, this guy's just like somewhere else. There was a time where I played hide and seek with a bunch of my friends when I was young. I was so excited and ran far away because I didn't want anyone to find me. And eventually got lost around here. I was sobbing and hollering and walked the wrong way for hours. Actually, I was told later that it was the exact opposite direction of my house. Even a town as small as this felt huge for me as a kid. I realized that I knew nothing about the town. Even these fields seemed to spread out endlessly into the horizon. Okay, thanks, thank you. Who is this like her diary or something? Is the main character giving me journal entries? Is that what's going on here? I don't have a map. Excuse me. Okay, Silent Hill F. I'm gonna tell you this. If you don't have a map of the area, and I push the map button, you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to stay on the bottom. On the bottom right there. I don't have a map of this area. That's what you gotta tell me. It makes it very funny every time. Every time. I love it when I click the map button and then it just says I don't have a map of this area. You know? What's this? Look at this. Oh no, that's way less funny. Way less. Escape. What do you mean escape? What's that supposed to mean? That's such an ominous thing to tell me. We're not doing very good at escaping. What the hell's going on?
ここさっきも
What was that transition all about? The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with this creepy face. There's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out, and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get close to that really scary scarecrow. Okay.
トゲを抜いて
Okay, so there's a thorn in this one.
どういう
That's not a thorn. Hey, I took it out. Can you tell me where to go? Can you even imagine how I feel? I'll put on my polite smile for now. What? Flashcard. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I mean, I figured, but I just wanted to know. Yeah, I figured you were going to do something like that, but yeah, I was just curious. Wait. I feel like that was wholly, completely unnecessary, what you just did. Wait a minute. Can I just, like... I mean, you know, because I know, like, once I'm done, they're probably all going to, like, attack me, right? Is there no more in these? Hey, would you like me to put a thorn inside of you? Oh, it's a weapon. Okay. I can't tell if this is a puzzle or not. I don't have the map of this area. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, those seem to be the only, like, notable things in this vicinity. So we're gonna keep messing with them. Maybe we can attack them. To our focus mode. Oh. I'm not really sure what the focus mode does, actually. So they're not like more scarecrows. Oh. What is... No, I'm not moving. This is moving on its own.
ここさっきも通っ
Oh, it just takes me back here if I leave. Okay. I see. Okay, well, do I have anything to utilize on these bad boys? So there's a... I have a shoulder bag purse thing to increase my inventory capacity, so that only means that there's a limited inventory capacity. So I need to be wary of that. I don't feel like I have anything to actually use on this guy. I don't have like any key items or anything. What is that fucking noise? Oh, they get closer when you look away, huh? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, it's this fucker right here. Sneaking up on me, you see that? Yeah, that's right. I'm on to you, you jerk. What? He dead? Oh, it disappeared? What the heck? Did you like that? Wait, where did the rest of them go though? There were like there were like 5 of them here. I mean, I did try to attack them, the guys beforehand, just in case they would pull something like that, but they wouldn't let me. We're gonna try to like reset the area and see if maybe another one spawns in.
ここさっきも通った
Now they're all still gone. I wonder where they went. Because it doesn't seem like any of them are like still in the particular vicinity. That's a great clue, thank you. Can you even imagine how I feel? I'll put on my polite smile for now. It's great. I'm glad you would. I'm trying to see if his face changes when I look away. Nah. Just happy. Just a happy guy. Oh, there's something over here I may have missed. Red capsules. Wait, what? Cannot hold any more items. Ugh. You sure I can't hold any more of these bills? That seems like a... We'll drop our crackers for it. The worst thing could happen, we get teleported back to the beginning.
ここさっきも通った
Oh shit. That fucking hay bale had some rebound on it. I feel like this is the only thing here that like makes any sense to like look at. Yeah, there's no way to leave. There's nothing. There's no. A weird place.
ここさっきも通った
I don't feel like I have anything special on me either. It's just nothing. No interacting we can do with the man. Trying to check the perimeter, but I'm worried I'm gonna hit too close to the edges and get like zapped back to the middle. Because there might be something on the periphery that I need. Oh, oh. I ain't seeing shit. Oh shit, there we go. Wait, what? What prompted him to be here? I wonder. Oh my god. Oh, what the? There's more. Okay. Feeling better now? No. He's still pretty upset. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the one I pulled the thorn out of or whatever. Like, 'cause when I showed up here, they had like a thing in them. So I assumed maybe they like me. You know, they're like, wait, it said they would point the way though. So maybe I just need to go this way and I'm out of here. Right? That little weird puzzle thing said that the one I pulled the thorn out of will point the way. So maybe I just need to go this way. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not getting teleported. Oh my god, are you shitting me?
若々しい
So I'm looking for one with a thorn in it. This one. This is the one. Oh, never mind. I guess not. I was mistaken about my own hubris. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that thorn wasn't good.
武器が壊れかけてるもう少しだけ持ってくれ
What, your weapon? I mean, that's fine. We're looking for thorns. See, I'm not seeing any in these. I mean, I saw one in that one and it attacked me anyways. Oh, this was thorn. What the it's all a trick. It's all just a trick. Well, then does it not matter which one I look at? It just doesn't matter then, right? Oh, they all have one. Oh, my weapon's broken. Wait, so what do I do now? Okay, I have another. We have to pull all the thorns, yeah. Let's see if he has one too then. Yeah, I guess they do all have one, so it does make sense. They're all gonna attack me too. Broke? What the fuck? Okay, well, it's a mandatory fight, so why would you guys have temporary items for mandatory combat? Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me. And I guess that's kind of the point. I literally have no way of defending myself just because of the it's throwing so many it's throwing so many enemies at me that I don't have enough weapons to actually kill them all. There doesn't seem to be any more thorns here though, so is one of them pointing the right way? Looks like this guy's pointing. We'll take their cue. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Nice, letting us run. Oh no, we're gonna get hit by fog again. This is gonna teleport us back in. Really? We're back here.
またここに
Okay, so there's just one left. But they're pointing in the right direction. All the other enemies are probably down here. Waiting. Well, this guy's also pointing, so maybe we should take it. Oh, never mind. You're not pointing. You're just a jerk. Not even pointing, just that jerk.
Sa- さっきも通った
I guess we'll try the other way then. I mean, there's only so many ways they can take it. Maybe there's a thorn on that guy at the end. Oh yeah, the freeze frame, it sucks as a player too because it makes the combat feel like wrong. It doesn't feel quite right. I can't go this way either. Okay, that's fine. That's all fine. That's fine and dandy. Well, we can all officially say that we have looked at Silent Hill F. We know that it exists. This is version 1.1.3, by the way. So this game just came out, but we're still already like 6 patches in. You know, it's all right. It's all right. I'm sure a lot of people are going to enjoy their time with Silent Hill F. You know, it'll probably there's a lot of people who are gonna have a blast with it. As far as expecting a Silent Hill experience from it, you had your eyes closed the whole time. I don't blame you. You didn't miss anything, unless that's like unless we already beat half the game and there's not much left. But yeah, it's fine. I don't feel like it's my particular taste of video game. The combat's not great, and the combat is like constantly the focus of it. I feel like I can deal with bad combat if it's not like because that last area with the fog, it's just like all there was so much combat. The 5 weapons I had all broke on the enemies' faces by the end of it before I could even get through it. It's, I don't know, too combat focused. There's nothing Silent Hill-ish about it to at least get like my nostalgia, bubbling. As far as horror games, I'm happy to see one. I'm happy to see a new survival horror video game, but I don't know what to make of it. It seems weird. It seems unusual. But I think a lot of people are going to have fun with it. There's nothing inherently wrong with it besides the gameplay. The gameplay feels as rough as it might look. it feels just as rough. And that's one thing I wanted to find out myself. That's why I played it. I had to see like what the gameplay was like, because Silent Hill 2 Remake didn't have a gameplay issue. Like, the gameplay was fine. It was nice and weighty and meaty, and it worked. I didn't prefer it, like how combat focused the game was, but at least the combat was like good. In this game, it does feel like really weird. I don't know what they were going for, but like I said, I bet you a lot of people are going to get a kick out of this one. You know, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. I would say that if anyone ever was interested in getting into the Silent Hill franchise, though, start with like Silent Hill 2 Remake at least. You know, because I don't feel like, I don't know. This is giving me like, remember the Silent Hill For the Room kind of situation where like the game just didn't quite feel right. I'm getting like similar vibes with like this one, where it does feel like a big spin-off, but it is called Silent Hill F. It's not called Silent Hill 7. It is a spin-off. It wears that on its sleeve, you know? So, hey. Anyways, we're gonna bother probably Vinicor. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Vinicor, but he's actually like legit one of my favorite streamers. He has, out of all the streamers I've ever seen, he has what it's just his fatal flaws that he plays fucking Dead by Daylight. you know, but other than that, holy shit. You have a good one too. Thanks for sticking around. I wanted to give this game a whirl since it came out today, and just see. I probably won't be continuing with this playthrough. I feel like my time would better be spent probably like doing like a playthrough of like Death Stranding or something than this. I feel like Death Stranding would be scarier too. But I did want to check it. I did want to look at it. And I'm happy I did. At least I know like what to expect, and you know, it's alright. It's okay. It's a Silent Hill game, and I hope people have fun with it, but it's just not for me. I don't my biggest problem with it mainly is a problem that is nobody can help or change, is the fact that I just don't really like feudal, like old Japanese themes. I don't like you know, like the old Japanese architecture stuff. Like, I'm just not a fan of that like aesthetic at all. But if someone really is into that kind of stuff, they would probably get a huge kick out of Silent Hill F. But it's just not for me. You know, it immediately turns me off with just kimonos and like buildings like that. You know, but just by default. But you know, if you're into all that stuff, holy shit, you've got a pretty solid game sitting in the wing. But anyways, thank you so much for everyone for popping in, and you all have a good rest of your night too.